Hello everybody, welcome back to Paradise Killer. I was about to say I didn't really remember what I was supposed to do, but it's this thing. This is what I was supposed to do. I haven't found the pyramid sigil. That's what I need to find. I don't know if I didn't... So we have to find a warehouse. That's our mission, I suppose, this time. I remember last time we found out a whole lot, and then I didn't play for a while for no real reason. I guess we could take a look. See, I mean, there's just too much here, you know? We did skip talking to One Last Kiss. Again. Oh, was I gonna go try to talk to Lydia? Or did I already do that? Oh my god. I said I wasn't going to take any more big skips, but I just, this is, a week after the election. To give you some context, I've been a little tired. There's been a lot of going on, and a lot of, stressful emotions. Ultimately, it ended up the correct way, but perhaps in the worst way. Not the worst way, but I wasn't super thrilled about it, even though I got the result that I wanted. Let's just put it that way. So we're looking for a vending machine in a warehouse. We know this much. I swear it's insane the moment that I press the record button, my nose starts going crazy and I sound congested. I don't really understand what the fuck that is. What is this place, by the way? I mean, we know what this place is. Oh, this must be the entrance to... that requires that blood vial, right? Fucking pyramids. So I remember we double-checked that the deep factory... we didn't really find the entrance to it, weirdly enough. I'm just really annoyed it said warehouse, like I should know where the fuck that is. That's what annoys me. Wait. Okay. Got the ziggurat. So wait. This isn't the actual deep factory entrance? Or is that just the other side of it, like usual? I don't really know what to do at this point, because... You know what, I'll actually just pause until I find it something interesting, because I keep having to pause and cough and blow my nose anyways. So maybe by the time I find something interesting, I'll be finally fucking done with all this. So I'll pause here and I'll unpause as soon as something interesting happens. I didn't pause. Okay, that didn't take long. It's literally 30 seconds later, and I'm sorry for this fucking recording. This is why I'm not a streamer. This is why I'm not a regular recorder. Just like my body rejects it. I don't know. So the difference is I take a left here, which to me this leads back the way we came, but actually no, it doesn't. It leads to the deep factory entrance. And also, guess what it looks like when you get over here? That's right, it looks like warehouses. Hello? Hello! God, I have my headphones on, as I do. 8th island sequence removed from history. And I heard the sound in the background. I couldn't tell if it was game or if it wasn't the game. I was really creeped out by it, so I took my headphones off. It's just my dog drinking water, but it was just like a weird, like slithery, like a snake slithering through water, which I guess it was his tongue. So there's the vending machine. Is this the machine Dead Nebula told me to look for? Visions of worship obtained. A knowledge tablet for Starlight. Please manually install from Starlight's inventory. Etched by a pilgrim to the harrowing marble prayer citadels on a planet forgotten by all but the gods. Allow Starlight to process worship glyphs, not pyramid. Yo! You got the upgrade. Good work. Told you we'd come through for you. Thanks for the help. No worries. Always got to help the investigator of a mass murder. Don't forget to install it from Starlight's inventory. Yeah. I don't think he's going to say anything relevant. Thank you. I don't even remember. All the ones have been basically pyramid, have they not? I don't even remember seeing just a worship one. But I guess we've got to go check them all except for that one we just checked already. But let's have a look around here first, obviously. Deep Factory. I don't think we can get into the Deep Factory. Why is there a ladder here? The sign says swipe crane system card to open barrier. I guess I need to find a crane system card. Yeah, checks out. Checks out. Maybe wolves did it. Weird. The council murder? Yeah, wolves are crazy. They tear all sorts of stuff up. A pack of wild wolves broke into the council building, bypassed all of the holy seals, and tore the council apart. I can hear the sarcasm in your voice. I don't like it. I'm trying to help. Expand your thinking. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit myself to actual reality and things that could plausibly happen in it. Wolves don't even exist on this island. Fine. Throw it back in my face. I really think it doesn't matter what order you talk to those guys, and I think it's gonna be the same. But I'm not sure about that. Out of the way! Crane system. Wow, that wasn't too hard. So far, like, all the items you need for an area have basically been in that area. With a few exceptions, but I think the few exceptions are actual, like, story progression points. Well, I mean, I guess these basically are anyways. Now, what the fuck is this gonna do? The boat has moved into the dock. I wonder if there's anything in all this cargo. I mean, I've already... Oh. Whoa. So weird. This is a weird mini game to
The investigator is here.
I need to figure out the right combination. That's not really investigating, that's just trial and error. And this is kind of a long sequence. That's length, it appears. Like,
the investigator is here.
Yeah, I fucking got it, thanks. So last time it spun back immediately. This time it didn't. Yeah, thanks. Right now I'm just trying to figure out the one that'll swing it towards me, obviously. Let's flip that one. That looked worse than the other ones. See, now it doesn't even go anywhere. So we'll flip that one back on.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Can you go to the right direction this time? No. Doesn't even turn this time. I suppose that's a step in the right direction. This is not a fun minigame.
Got it.
Yeah, I know you need to figure out the right fucking... There we go. That's looking good. Too far. And the one that changed that was the fourth one? I think?
Sure.
Shut up. I think? Yeah? Bam! Look at that. I mean, I could have just gone on the ship. That moved the crates. Oh, cool. Now they're there instead of there. That was really useful. Oh, wait, it was. Ha 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 ha.
Ugh, that's strange.
What's a space helmet doing here? Looks like it's been dumped or hidden. Dumping and hiding are separated by a thin line. It smells of Lydia's perfume. Lemon and raspberry. Why has she been wearing a space helmet? Gee, I wonder why. You need a space helmet to get through the second seal. Lydia, Lydia, Lydia. All signs point to Lydia. And you know, earlier I was complimenting her for giving me hints, but now it seems like she was distracting me with obviously fake things. And I did say she was kind of a shitty investigator for saying that stuff because it was kind of dumb reasoning. So it's all sort of coming together and pointing towards old lids. Old stinky lids. Old stupid stinker lids. My BFF. But could she be being framed? Yes, I would love to pee on this. Thank you.
Relic obtained.
Relic obtained. Okay. Whee! So this is the actual Deep Factory entrance, I think, which we're not going to ever go into. It's got to be right? We want to unlock this fast travel. Sure. We're sort of at that point, aren't we? Where we've sort of gone over most places, so we don't really need to. I know Shinji's up on that roof. Maybe we should go talk to him. Again, I don't think there's any real, like, story reasons to talk to Shinji, but I do think I enjoy talking to him, so let's go. There's not very many people on this island that's enjoyable to talk to. You been switching out the skins on Starlight? No, I fucking have not. Chill, I'm just looking out for fellow generation remixers. Can't just have the standard thing these days. Gotta make it yours. Sticker this, custom wallpaper that. Shows your personality or something. I don't know. I mean, is the idea that you're supposed to be spending a lot of time in Starlight reviewing your notes and stuff? Because I think I remember, like, the major plot... I forget a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty forgetful, but I remember, like, the major plot points and who it's pointing towards, basically, at this point. Lydia. Not Sam. Well, I guess Sam had his little underground layer, didn't he? So Lydia and Sam, and Akiko and Captain Voth. Those are the two prime suspects. Witness has some sketchy things going on. I mean, everyone has sketchy things going on. And then Yuri might have killed someone. I mean, honestly, it seems like they're... If they're all involved, that's going to be really dumb and sort of heartbreaking, to be honest. Like, that actually could be the worst result. Well, actually, the worst result is it's actually me all along. That would be the absolute worst one. Wait, how did I unlock it, though? Island Sequence 7. The citizens revolt against us. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 subjugates them. It is a bloody time, a time of shame and sorrow. You know, if it's Lydia, I might just blame Akiko. That's an option, right? Like, I get to choose who to go up against, and if it's not Akiko but Lydia, and Lydia has like legit reason, maybe I just frame Akiko. Maybe that's what'll happen. Is I'll come to her and be like, "Why'd you do this, Lydia?" And she'll be like, "All right, here's why. It's valid reasoning. Can you help me?" And frame Akiko, who's a terrible, terrible person, anyways. That would be interesting. Of course, you don't really want to know if you're right until the very, very end in these type of games, right? Isn't that like a big thing in this game? Is, oh, this is where we're at. That you should never be like, no one should admit it until like you've made your decision already. Some more blood to be donated. Wee-hoo-hoo. That was fun.
Relic obtained.
Still don't have any proof that these relics do anything, and by don't have any proof that they do anything, I mean we have proof so far that they do nothing. It's a roundabout way of saying I don't really care if I miss them, but I'll still pick them up because I do enjoy the island sequences. But I think we've got most of those by this point. We've had to have at least, well, I was going to say 15, but that's not really most, is it? So, have we explored this area? I feel like we found really the one major thing of relevance here. Everything else is just going to be collectibles. I don't know why we went up there just to get like a blood crystal and cut ourselves a bit more. But sure. Where's this go? Mountain Gorge. Oh, I don't need to buy things anymore. Oh. A whole blood crystal? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I wish I could pee on you. Anyways. We were gonna go check Nightmare Computers. Wait, no, that's not right. This is the one. Okay, there's one way up there, and I need to talk to her anyways. There's one over here. There's that one, which I think is the ziggurat one, and then we got another one over there. That's a lot. So since we need to go talk to whatever that person's name is. What are these little alien doors? I already did this ball, right? Yeah, absolutely I did. I find it interesting that the double jump could be something you go the entire game without having. That would be pretty annoying. I think we can get to the ziggurat from this area over here. I'm pretty sure. Do we have anything else to say to Sam? We weren't very happy with him last time we talked to him, that's for sure. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? I don't know anything, do I, LD? Oh. Okay. You say so, you fucking jackass. Alright, Lydia. Drive me around to help pin you for the murder. Shut up, Lydia. Don't talk to me. I'm mad at you. This is where I want to go. I really don't remember if I talked to her once I figured some... Oh yeah, I think I might have wanted to wait until we got the pyramid thing to unlock that. We didn't really even look around the ground floor here, did we? Oh yeah, we've got the space helmet now. Oh man, there's just so much to do. We could, in theory, go to the second seal area, couldn't we? Is that how that works? I'm not sure. Warship. I really don't remember there being... Did I already do this? I don't know if it... Okay, it definitely doesn't let you redo it because that lid comes off. I've never paid attention to that before. Could you really have just gotten up this way? Maybe not. Sort of wasting time here, but I'm just actually really curious. No. Okay, one last try. Go for it! Hap! Whoopity doo! Okay, looks like you can't. That would have been really weird if they let you do that. Alright. Where do all the carcasses go? That's what I'm curious about. Is this the entrance? Yeah. I'm not actually that curious about that. I don't actually want to know the answer to that question now that I think about it. I don't think there's anything else down there. Wait, fuck it. Okay, no. I thought it might have wanted me to solve this again. No, I can just go down this way. Alright. We can finish up this area, it seems like. Wrap it up. We've wrapped up the deep factory, the reality folding drive, and all that stuff. Just clearing shit out. Oh yeah, we've already checked that side and this side. That's why you need to clear this shit out. Hopefully I can. No, we still need pyramids for fucking everything. Good loud. Good loud. Alright, we'll talk to this dum-dum.
One more kiss.
What was Montserrat's plan? With regards to demons, millennia ago he would never have gone along... Well, that's kind of an annoying voice. Gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed, he wanted control, all rulers do. The syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot. That isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezequiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. So how do you segregate demons from gods? What makes one different from the other? Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses the space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island, and the island becomes corrupted. The rot sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels the corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch on to the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons. Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. If it's perfect, why do they need the citizens? The citizens are just for slaughtering at the end, right? The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The marshals will be busy, and so will you if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho unit. That's not my priority. It will be. How is a god's deception different from the illegal communication that allows demons on the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes. The victim's dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious. That's how it was with me. The syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with God's deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. It did. Thank you. Oh my god. We'll get through these real quick. I'm not gonna... everyone is lying. Yeah, we know. First Holy Still Marshals. She doesn't know. Henry's possession. Is she gonna have anything to say? We could always check the log, right? The doctor. She wouldn't have seen anybody. I know everything about K-Hack. What about the Daybreaks? We know they're guilty, right? No, okay. What about Witness? We know exactly where Witness was. Crimson? Nope. Carmelina? Akiko? She wasn't even around at that time, was she? I don't remember. Tell me more about what happened. I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. Oh yeah, she's Grace Bloodlines, right? Forgot about that. She had arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? We haven't found anyone to ask or anything about Aya's Kiwami, have we? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism. Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside the apartment. Henry was secured and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism. Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or direction. Then the life was being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died, murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted towards the heavens, but my fury allowed me to claw my way back to the island. Now here I am.
Sure.
These islands, huh? More than you know. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. Excuse me. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry, enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way that we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The second holy seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical. It exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. I need a drink of water. Fuck's sakes, man. This fucking lady talks a lot. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything, and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend. What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock? What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim, then? You need to decide what the truth is. Thanks. I'm glad I just had a fucking hour discussion with you for you to say that. What do you know about the second holy seal? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm a busy woman. You're but the path that's worth treading. I have seen things. Blah, blah, blah. Did you see Yuri? Of course she fucking didn't. Henry? Did you see Henry?
Don't like this.
She didn't want to say. You need to investigate yourself. Fuck you, bitch. What can you tell me about the sigils? It has something to do with the fusing of the body. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them. What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another skin for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these? Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind onwards. The demon had already found a way to express its emotions outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already had a canvas. It doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the scene? That's for you to find out. Fuck you. The demon does not control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it? Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm just speeding through this because this fucking lady is so fucking annoying to talk to. Was this, do you think this was all Henry? Aren't you paying attention? Of course I don't. Someone found out the breach council. I was there. Yeah, I know. What do you think, who do you think has motive? Very direct investigator. Yeah, that's my fucking job, you dumbass. What if there were no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do. Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger? Akiko? Time to start asking questions. That's what I'm fucking doing. Oh my god, I hate you. What do you know about Akiko? When you have a hammer, all you see is nails. Yeah, I know. We can't trust Akiko because she does all this stuff. She believes in expansion of power. Yeah, we already know this. You fucking useless. Witnessed this damage. He whipped himself into a religious craze. He's become apocalyptic. What did he want to know from you? Are there signs to look for? Can we divine the stars? Oh my god, shut up! He wanted to know her thoughts about the likelihood of a demonic invasion. He was fixated on the idea of a cleansing tide of demons enveloping the island. I don't know if I'm just being like, if I'm in a bad mood or what, but that was a really fucking annoying conversation. I'm really wondering actually if we were supposed to find her a lot sooner, because a lot of that fucking conversation we already knew 90% of, but then she'd say 10 paragraphs before she'd get to the point of something we already knew about. So I was just getting really fucking frustrated with it. She had some interesting information, but at the same time, we already knew all that, didn't we? And she would just be like, oh, I know something, but I'm not going to tell you. You have to ask questions. Well, if everyone fucking responds like that, then I can't get any fucking answers, can I? This looks weak. I could probably smash it with something. That's new. That's new. Smash something? What if I jump on it? We can't really interact with things in the way that implies. Right? Oh. I don't know, I'm getting like wrap up mood here now. We just found that fucking worship. I'm going to be really disappointed actually if there's a lot more left to this game, because obviously I don't know who's done it yet, since we have kind of proof that everyone, although, I covered that earlier, so I'm not going to cover it again. But I feel like we've kind of worn the story out at this point. Like, what else could we find that would be interesting at this point? We're going to find a clue, and it's going to point us towards one or the other. And then we also have to figure out what their motive was, right? Obviously. But, like, if I were to go into a building and find something that was like the actual motive, which, how would you find a motive without it feeling cheap, first of all? Because, like, a motive, you can always like find a sort of, you know, we already have a motive in theory for a lot of these characters, right? But it's not going to be real until either you find something explicitly saying that's the, I mean, because like people can kill for any reason, right? They could just, you know, they could have just got really angry one day and killed everybody. I mean, not really, because this would take some planning, but my point is, you can come up with all your theories for someone's motive to do something like that, but until someone explicitly says that that's their motive or writes it down somewhere, you won't really know. And even then you wouldn't really know, because obviously they could lie. But my point is, you know, we have to figure out who actually did the killing. We have motives for basically everybody, so motive's kind of like pointless right here, right? Like, who doesn't have a reason to kill them? Well, they kind of all did. Akiko and Yuri and Lydia and Sam all have explicit motives, and Witness, and Carmelina. Crimson, maybe not. Yeah, Crimson hated being the idol, right? Like, they all that's not like a strong motive, but I mean, like, at this point,
Relic obtained.
at this point they all have motives, so like a motive at this point is also kind of worthless. From a story perspective, it's gonna be one track that's correct, or it could be all of them, but like I said, that's the worst ending, so we're just gonna pretend like it's not gonna happen. So yeah, it's kind of like, so we know what that one is. It's kind of like when everyone has a motive, no one has a motive. So we're going to find a clue that tells us who it is, and that'll go along with the motives we've already found. So if I find a clue that tells me who it is now, if I just stumble upon it, is it really going to be any different from me talking to these guys 20 times now and finding every single clue and then figuring out who killed it? Is that going to be more satisfying or less satisfying at this point? That's sort of what I'm debating in my mind as I try to fucking figure out where I'm going. I don't really want to end it here because I don't feel like we've really accomplished anything. We got the sigil, which was my only goal, but we got it like 5 seconds into the game. So it's kind of like I just heard a bunch of repeated info from that lady and it made me really irritated. So I want to actually like accomplish something, so I'm not going out, you know, irritated. Something that'll make me, I'm definitely going to finish this game. There's no question about that. It's just more of a question of how long it takes me and how satisfying it's going to be once I finally get there. Because I'm really not seeing how they could extend the game much longer and me be happy about that.
Obtained.
Which does suck, because I really, really, really am enjoying this game. And maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe, like I said, I'm just in a bad mood. But motherfucker. What's up, Shinji? Maybe you'll put me in a better mood. This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart. Where did you hear that? Screw you. I thought of that all by myself. You people. Every time someone tries something new or tries to better themselves, you tell them to get screwed. Peace. It's a little touchy, isn't he? Just a little touchy, Shinji. Like, you're the guy, like, holding up your middle fingers at everybody constantly while naked. I feel like you should be able to take a ribbing there. Know what I'm saying? How are these all so far away from me? But still, like, worship? I haven't found any worshipping. So how often in detective, you know, games would a resolution be satisfying Well, I think like in most games, like the Sherlock Holmes game, for example, they split up the cases of multiple. They split up cases. There's multiple cases per game, whereas this is one case. And I get that. Probably, it's a case with an excuse for world building, basically. Like they're obviously like very more concerned with building the world out and all the gods and all that stuff. And like I said, that's great. I like it. I actually really love this world that they've built because it's just so different from everything else. And so that's why I'm sticking around, really, because I think if it was more traditional and then you just had one case the whole game, I probably would get bored of it really quickly, because you can't really grow as a character in a single day. Fucking pyramids. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking in regards to that. We already checked that one, didn't we? Yeah, that's the grave. These are the only other ones we have, these two? We know what one of them are. What's the last one? We can fast travel over there to end this quickly. Like I'm saying, I haven't seen any worship. So we need to go... Shit. Back here, right? I don't know which one of those is which. There's an area we can go to that will open up other areas, right? So where's this nightmare computer? Right here. It's at Sam's place? Fuck. It's got to be at Sam's place, right? There's one that I don't know what it is. Everything else is pyramids. But I don't know what this last one is, and I have to figure it out before I go. It looked like it's at Sam's place, so let's go over there again. This is a mess of an episode. Okay, so it's at back. I didn't realize there was one back here. Is there really? I'm confused.
Scene investigation.
Nightmare lock. Oh, okay. Fucking... Whatever. What the fuck ever. So why is everything pyramids? I knew there was one that was pyramids and worship. I think it might have been the Dead Zone one, because that's also the only one I haven't checked this go around, right? I've looked at everything else. So... I don't know. But just before I go, I wanted to figure out what I was thinking. Because I remember... Oh, I've got the space helmet for the second seal. That's right. That's what I was going to go do. So let's actually go save... Well, I'll end the episode here. I'm going to go save in front of the murder area. I'm going to run over there. So you don't have to watch that. So I'll remember to do that next time, and we'll see this if we can get into the second seal with the space helmet. That'll be fun, right? We'll do that next time. Bye, everybody.